There's a land over there across the water. There's a land over there across the seas. We must find a way of today so we can set our hopes on being free. In my dreams, I was walking through a meadow, and by chance I happened to hear such sweet sounding words I've often heard. But the message was so good for one and all. Israel, Israel, finally, I glanced over a hillside. Many things. People moan and they weep and they sing. They sing melodies that are bound to be. You see, this is the greatest story ever told. They sing, we are the nation of the Bible. They sing, we are the children of the Lord. We have come to claim our glory and fame. As you've done to us, the Lord is gonna do the same to you, Israel. Then the earth just stood still for a moment, and the birds started singing their song. It was such a sight, much to my delight. All the people faced the east and began to mourn.
Right? All right. That songs appear to rather for longing, lonesome songs, crying out about a land that we are not privy to. And so it should. My name is Shamsuf Al-Frifra, and this is the Real Talk for Real People study program. I, along with my lovely Isha Nasanya, whom is the administrator of the church, a daughter of Zion, who lends her voice into the ethos, as all daughters of Zion should be doing, in some shape, form, and fashion. Brother Cottrell and I, elders of the nation, simply said, doing our moral obligation as duty as elders, by way of structuring the nation on this Real Talk for Real People study program. As all elders should be doing in some shape, form, and a fashion. Before I introduce Lasagna and Brother Cottrell, I simply like to make some contemporary comments. I can see why that singer was singing in a forlorn fashion, considering the things that we are inundated in this universal captivity. We have no boundaries, no restraints. Anything goes. And so I can understand the forlorn dimension of that singer. Now, on the other hand, if you're comfortable in your captivity, I don't suspect you will be able to connect with the singer. If you're quite uncomfortable in your captivity, well, all aspects of your life, all factors and facets of your life are corrupted. Perhaps you can identify with the singer. I pray that you can. So let me offer a blessing to the nation in this forlorn captivity. Lord of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, all praises be unto your name, your awesome and magnificent name. Forgive our ancestors for turning their back on you and casting your word aside. Forgive our contemporaries. Some are doing the very same thing. Bless our ancestors and bless our contemporaries. Along with that, Yah, our contemporaries who are forlorn, and our students who are forlorn with a desire to know your truth. Give them wisdom, understanding, and most importantly, Yah, give them humility. Praise and bless your holy name. Hallelujah. So without further ado, let me introduce my lovely Isha, Lasagna. Lasagna, may the Most High bless you. Your mic is hot.
Thank you so much, Yam Super. Shalom, shalom, family. All praise to the Holy One of Israel. Blessed to be back. Excited to be back. Hope everybody had a safe weekend. All praises.
All praises. Thank you, Lasagna. Brother Cottrell, may the Most High bless you, dear friends. Your mic is hot.
Thank you, Brother Yamsupari. May the Most High bless you and my sister Nasanya as well. My whole nation. Bless you, all my soul and all that's within me. Bless his holy name. Give all honor and praise to the Holy One of Yisrael, Elohim of our fathers, Abraham, Yitzchak, and Yisrael. Thanking him for his loving kindness and tender mercies towards us, all the opportunities that he gives us, and his promises and his covenant that he made with our fathers. Praise Yah.
Thank you, Brother Cottrell. Praise Yah. Fellow students, the format of the studies for the night is in the book of Tehillim, chapter 119. You might be unfamiliar with this name, this original name of this book, the Hebrew name. You might be much more familiar with the Greco-Roman name, Psalms 119. Beginning in the segment of this song, 137. Tasada, which means righteousness or righteous person. Brother Cottrell, you studying in the book of Devarim, which you might be unfamiliar with this actual name for this book, this Hebrew name, and much more familiar with the Greco-Roman name Deuteronomy, chapter 12, a prescribed place of worship. You can't worship y'all on any street corner in your backyard, and so on and so forth. It's kind of funny because I'm thinking about some of us. I'm inclined to do what we want to do, how we want to do it, when we want to do it. Why? Because I suspect that we don't study the Most High Word. And we don't study something, we don't know something. So Brother Cottrell will give you the detailed information, a prescribed place of worship of the Most High. Praise Yah. Nasanya, are you ready to proceed?
Same.
Thank you, Nasanya. Brother Cottrell, you ready to proceed?
What chapter did you say I was in?
Let me go back.
I didn't hear it either.
Chapter 12.
Okay. And that letter that you're in is Sadeh.
Okay.
Sadeh.
Thank you, Sade.
Sadeh.
Thank you, Brother Cottrell.
And yes, I'm ready.
Thank you. The 18th Hebrew letter, Sade. Stanza 137. The writer says, and projecting out to us, what is righteousness? Righteous are you, O Yah, and upright are your judgment, because you are righteous. Stanza 138. Your testimonies, which you have commanded. And we know the Most High testimony by virtue of the Most High studies of the Most High Word are righteous. Yah's testimonies are righteous and very faithful. You can depend upon it. The writer says in stanza 139, as a result, my zeal has consumed me. Just like that singer, forlorn. He's consumed by his zeal for Yah. Why? Why is this writer zeal has consumed him, overwhelmed him? Because my enemies have forgotten your words. So because my enemies have forgotten your words, my zeal for you has consumed me. I'm consumed by my zeal for you. Because, case in point, just like some people in this contemporary times, they have forgotten Yah's word. And what should be your response to this? Should you go along to get along? Should you get in to fit in? No. On the other hand, your zeal should consume you for Yah, because he's righteous and his word is faithful. The writer says in stanza 140, your word is pure. Whose word is pure? No one else's word but Yah's word is pure. Therefore, your servant loves it. He says, I'm so consumed by your word. I love the truth in so much extent. I'm so consumed by it that your servant loves it. And he said, coming where I'm coming from. Because I expect a vast amount of people not on that level that this writer is on. It's like some of you out there. He sees himself or herself as small and despised. Why is this writer small and despised? Because their zeal is consumed by the Most High Word, which is righteous and faithful. On the other hand, there are different kinds not consumed by the Most High Word. So they seem to have a numerical upper hand, so to speak. So the writer sees themselves as small and despised, and certainly they are, for all intents and purposes. In spite of that, them seeing me as small and despised because of so many of them, yet I do not forget your precepts. Why? Your word is pure, it's true. Your word is righteous and faithful. That's why the writer don't get in to fit in, don't go along to get along, don't want to be a part of the in crowd. Because from a spiritual component, he sees the truth. And from a spiritual component, his soul is being fed. His soul is being refreshed because his soul knows what really is important. Not on the outer components, which is okay with the Most High Word, but in the innate spirit, the soul of a man. His soul is being satisfied by the Most High Word. He says, I do not forget your precepts. He goes on to, in a redundancy, stanza 142. Your righteousness. Whose righteousness? Every fad of the day, every fickleness of mind, is every do what I want, when I want, how I want it? No. He said, Yah, your righteousness is an everlasting righteousness. It's hit, it ain't going nowhere in spite of your fickle mind. In spite of your mind doing what you want to do, how you want to do it, and when you want to do it. In spite of all that, I'm satisfied with the Most High. On my physical component, and certainly in my spiritual component, as far as my soul is concerned, it understands Yah's right is an everlasting right. And it don't need nothing new. The whole law of man. We all need to know the whole law of mankind. And your law is truth. Yah's law is predicated on truth. Everything. From his creation of this universe, from the creation of one's human body, from the creation of spiritual component, the soul, accessibility to having that human body restored for the Most High namesake, and accessibility of having that individual soul restored for the Most High namesake. So whatever man may come about with their fickleness and faint-hearted of minds, I'm not relying on that. They're not the creator. The creator of this universe is the divine lawgiver. And it's pedicate, let me stop there. Let me get the right word. It's founded or predicated, that's my word, predicated on truth. Although this writer seems to be going through some trouble from the physical components. Stanza 143. The writer says, trouble and anguish has overtaken me. In spite of that, yet your commandments are my delight. No matter what I'm going through, y'all. No matter what trouble I'm going through, physical, mentally, spiritually, no matter what kind of trouble I'm going through, y'all. Even if it overtakes me, yet your commandments are my delight. I meditate on the Most High Word. I study the Most High Word. I apply the Most High Word, and I'm not about to back off of it. Last stanza. And why is this writer not backing off the Most High and getting with the end crowd? The righteousness of Yah's testimony is everlasting. I don't care what they told you about this, that, and the other. I don't care what they told you about something new or something they about to bring new. The righteousness of Yah's testimonies are everlasting. He said, by virtue of that, Yah, gives me understanding. Give me understanding, Yah, by virtue of your testimonies. I apologize. Give me understanding, he asks Yah, by virtue of your word, which is everlasting, and I shall live. He's not simply talking in the physical sense of the word, although his life may be enlivened because of the Most High word. But he's speaking much more in the spiritual sense when he's speaking about his soul having its soul restored for the Most High name's sake. But Brother Khatri and the Son, and I pray in that regard. He's not simply going to enhance his physical life, and it may not. There ain't no guarantee. But he certainly knows the spiritual element, the soul. I shall live. I will have my soul restored for the Most High name's sake. And the reason why I said it, when this universe was created by this awesome creator, it wasn't designed for man and woman to die. But by virtue of introduction of wickedness and evil into the world, Mother Eve and Father Adam, y'all know that story. If you don't know, you need to know. The introduction of death in so many accounts. Mind you, that mankind, I was talking to Nasanya the other night. Mankind, even after the introduction of wickedness and evil into the world, mankind lived for quite a long time, 600, 300, 400, 500, 900 years. Y'all just got tired of it. He reduced the numbers. Not because he don't love mankind. He just got tired of the mess we on. You can't blame him. If you're a mother or father, you bring up your children, and you do everything for them. You give them the best you got, and they spit in your hand and do what they want to do, how they want to do, when they want to do. Guess what? What you gonna do about it? It won't be a lovely relationship. Something got to go. Truth for the Most High ain't going nowhere. And the writer knows this. He relies on it, he trusts in it, because he studied and meditate on the Most High. He asks y'all, give me understanding by virtue of his studies, and wisdom, delight, and I shall live. Spiritual sense of the word. And certainly, when the Most High come back, in the physical sense of the word, on both accounts. Praise Yah and bless Yah holy and awesome name in reliance on this writer, as we all should be relying on the righteousness of Yah, the faithfulness of Yah, the reliability in Yah. You should be consumed with zeal because of that. And furthermore, just because everybody going along to get along and doing what they want to do, how they want to do it, forgotten Yah's word because it's stuck on stupid, you should be consumed to keep doing what you're doing in regards to the Most High, because you have understanding. And that's the end to all this, that mess, truth be told. And bless y'all's holy name. Nasanya, any comments on the commentary?
No, thank you, Yamsuf.
Thank you, Nasanya. Brother Khatri, any comments on the commentary?
You
Hit your
might be
mic,
on
brother.
mute. Brother.
Yep.
I'm sorry. All praise to the Holy One of Israel for the writer of this particular silly hymn. This particular psalm. You just read one letter. And that letter is Sadeh. And Sadeh is the first letter of righteousness. And we see that righteousness was mentioned 4 times under the letter Sadeh.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact of the matter is that when they name the Bible, the Old Testament and the New Testament, They got that terminology from the testimonies that the writer's talking about. Yah's testimonies, which means his actions, his resume, what he's done. The righteousness of your testimonies is everlasting. So the book should have never been named the Old Testament and the New Testament. The book should have been named the Everlasting Testament and the Testament of Man. Because Yah's testimonies are everlasting. And although they are old, they are ancient, they go into the future. Because everlasting is everlasting. When he asked for understanding, and in 144, he says, the righteousness of your testimonies is everlasting. And give me understanding, and I shall live. Live where? In the everlasting of Yah's testimonies. So you got to connect the dots with the writer is saying. And Yamsu broke it down very well. We have to have a zeal that almost consumes us for Yah's word, Yah's testimonies, Yah's commandments towards us. Because Yah's commandments are righteous. What man is commanding us to do is not righteous. Oh, not according to creation. We're not in tune. When we follow the commands of Yah, everything is good. Like we don't eat pork, shrimp, lobster, all that unclean stuff. And these people taking vaccines and all that because they're afraid of COVID. Yeah, because your body is not prepared against the diseases and the onslaught that Yah's going to throw on mankind because man does not listen to his commands. So for me, I don't fear anything. Not plagues, not outbreaks of COVID or avian flu, whatever you got. You know, Most High's testimonies that you have commanded are righteous and very faithful, meaning that when we follow the commands, the results that we get, Yah gonna come through. Praise Yah and bless his holy name.
Thank you, Brother Cartel. Praise Yah and bless his holy name. As promised, Brother Cartel concludes the studies tonight in the book of Devarim, chapter 12, a prescribed place of worship. And that land that singer was singing about at the beginning of this show. Brother Cartel, you have the mic.
Thank you, Brother Yamsufari. We give thanks to the Holy One of Israel for our great prophet Moshe, who kept on record our past, our history, and the knowledge of who we are. Because without Moshe, we wouldn't even know. We'd just be black, Negro, colored, African American, whatever they want to call us. But fortunately, we do have a track record of who we actually are. And the prophet Moshe is speaking to the children of Israel that's getting ready to go into take the land of Canaan, the land of promise, the promised land, the holy land, where their fathers were afraid to go in. It's the next generation, they're not afraid. So Moshe got to remind them, you got to take this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding with you as you go. So the 12th chapter of the book of Devarim, the book of words, the words of Moses says, these are the statutes and judgments which you shall observe to do in the land, which Yah your Elohim of your fathers gives you to possess it all the days that you live upon the earth. You shall utterly destroy all the places wherein the nations which you shall possess serve their gods upon the high mountains, upon the hills, and under every green tree. And you know, we would have a field day in America destroying these churches, right?
Every corner.
There's 461 churches in Mount Vernon, and Mount Vernon is only 4 square miles.
One on every corner.
Man, oh man. And you shall overthrow their altars. What you think they're going to do when you start doing that to people? Okay.
Calling out terrorists.
And break their pillars and burn their groves with fire. You shall hew down their graven images of their gods. Don't do that in the Roman Catholic Church. They'll send an army against you, won't they?
It certainly will.
And destroy the names of them out of that place, out of our land, the land of Canaan we're about to take over. Y'all don't want the names of those God even mentioned in the land. you should not do so unto Yah your Elohim. Don't destroy what he's given you, but unto the place which Yah your Elohim shall choose out of all your tribes to put his name there, even unto his habitation shall you see. And what place is that? I know y'all know.
Yehuda. No, excuse me, Benjamin.
Okay. And what city we talking about?
Jerusalem.
Yes, sir. So y'all say, when y'all get to Jerusalem, do not destroy it. My name's supposed to be there. He says, even unto his habitation shall you seek, and thither shall you come, Jerusalem. And you shall bring your burnt offerings to Jerusalem, and your sacrifices to Jerusalem, and your tithes to Jerusalem, and heave offerings of your hand, and your vows, and your freewill offerings, and the firstlings of your herds, and of your flocks. Where? You're going to Jerusalem. And there you shall eat before Yah your Elohim, because that's where the temple is. And you shall rejoice, all the brothers coming together, every man in the nation. And we celebrating. Celebrate Yahweh. Come on. You know how we do.
Exactly.
You shall rejoice in all that you put your hand unto, you and your household. So we bringing the women, it ain't just the brothers, bringing the sisters along too. Wherein Yah, your Elohim has blessed you. Every time we get blessed, we got to go see Yah. And you shall not do after all the things that we do here this day. Every man whatsoever is right in his own eyes. Like Yamsu say, doing what you want to do, how you want to do, when you want to do it. Nah, that ain't working for us. Doing what you want to do, when you want to do, how you want to do it. Y'all don't like that. For you are not as yet come to the rest when we conquer the land and we can settle down, and to the inheritance, the land, we can rest and we can settle down, which Yah, your Elohim, gives you. We're not taking it. The Most High is giving it to us because he fights our battles for us. So he's giving it to us. But when you go over to Jordan and dwell in the land which Yah, your Elohim, gives you, he got to remind us, I'm giving it to you. You're not taking it for yourself. You're not the conqueror. I'm the conqueror for you to inherit. And when he gives you rest from all your enemies round about, so that you dwell in safety. Who's going to give us safety? We ourselves or Yah? Okay.
Yeah.
We ain't the ones. Step back. Be humble. Watch Yah battle our battles for us. It's like watching a cinematic movie. Then there shall be a place which Yah your Elohim shall choose to cause his name to dwell there. What place is that?
Jerusalem.
Yes, sir. There you shall bring all that I command you, your burnt offerings and your sacrifices, your tithes, and your heave offerings in your hand, and on your choice vows, which you vow unto Yah. And you shall rejoice before Yah, your Elohim. So Yah is repetitious, isn't he? Didn't he already tell us that? Redundancy. We got to hear it over and over again to get it inside our thick skulls, because we are hard-headed, stiff-necked people, aren't we?
Exactly.
So Yah got to repeat himself. He says in the 8th verse, you shall not do after all the things that we do here this day. But when you go over to Jordan, then there shall be a place which Yah, your Elohim, shall choose to cause nature to dwell there. This shall you bring all that I command you, your burnt offerings, your sacrifice, your tithes, heave offerings of your hand, and all your choice vows, which you vow unto Yah. You shall rejoice before Yah, your Elohim, you and your sons and your daughters and your men servants and your maid servants and the Levite that is within your gates. You think your wife is staying home?
Not in the Sonya.
Everybody going to Jerusalem and you're going to leave me home? Oh, no.
It ain't going to happen, Captain.
Oh, no.
That's not going to happen.
Okay. For as much as he has no part, no inheritance with you. Who? The Levite? No. He ain't got no land. That's why we bring our blessings, our offerings to the Most High, and we give them to the Levites. Yah says, take heed to yourselves that you offer not your burnt offerings in every place that you see, because we tend to do those things, do it on our own. We don't need no Levites. We don't need no priests. We're going to make a sacrifice to Yah on our own. Yah said, but in the place which Yah shall choose in one of the tribes, there you shall offer your burnt offerings, and there you shall do all that I command you. Notwithstanding, you may not kill, you may kill and eat all, in all your gates. Meaning, if you want to make dinner and you want to eat that cow, you can kill it and eat it. Whatsoever your soul lusts after, maybe it might be a chicken or a goat or that fat lamb you got out there, according to the blessing of Yah your Elohim, which he has given you, your cattle, your flocks, your herd. The unclean and the clean may eat of it. He's talking about the people who are unclean. And you know, spiritual uncleanness, right? When a woman is in her menstrual cycle, or you have relationship with your Isha, or you have a discharge and you become unclean, or you touch the dead body, you become unclean. That's what he's saying. If you're unclean and you want to eat dinner and you sacrifice, you kill that lamb to eat dinner, it's not a sacrifice, but it's a meal for you to eat. So the unclean may eat thereof, as of the robot and as of the heart. Only you shall not eat the blood. You shall pour it out upon the earth as water. And we know there's some people that eat blood. They like their steaks rare. And you see the blood dripping.
That's why a lot of them are sick, Brother Cartel.
Oh, yeah. Because the blood carries the diseases.
Blood-borne passages.
Blood-borne pathogens.
Blood is the life of the flesh. So you got to drain it. Yeah. Take a little time. Put your meat in some water, some kosher salt. Add a little vinegar, and it'll drain the blood right out. In the 17th verse, it says, you may not eat within your gates the tithe of the corn, or the wine, or of your oil, or the first of thy herds of thy flock, or any of the vows which you vow, nor of your freewill offerings or heat offerings of your hand. But you must eat them where? Before Yah, your Elohim,
territory of Benjamin,
in the place which Yah choose, your Elohim. You and your son and your daughter and your manservant and your maidservant and the Levite that is within your gates. Because the Levites were spread out through all the tribes. The Levite got to come with you. Got to take him with you because we got to bless him for him, right? Mm-hmm. So we can't leave the Levite home, and we definitely ain't leaving our wives home because you know they're going to be on that journey.
You know, I can tell you, the son ain't going. I'm leaving home.
Coming too.
I'd turn around. She'd be on the horse right with
me. Say y'all only said, and brother could say y'all only told me to take my son and my daughter, my manservant, maidservant, and Levite. He ain't mentioned my wife.
Mm-hmm. Right. Ain't got to mention. Ain't got to mention the son on the horse right next to me.
And why? Because y'all are one.
Yes.
Right?
Exactly.
And she want to get her blessing too. Right?
Exactly.
So we all got to go. Everybody. The whole household. And imagine that. Imagine that. In our nation, everybody comes to the city of Jerusalem to bring all these offerings to Yah. The corn, the wine, the oil, the first thing of your herd, your flock, your vows, your free will offerings, your heap offerings, your hand. And the people are leaving their houses empty. Everybody. How much trust is that?
That's awesome. That's an awful lot of trust, brother.
Yeah. If you know every man in the nation is in the city of Jerusalem, and we got 12 districts where we live, and everybody from those districts is all up in Jerusalem, and they ain't home. They ain't home. You think you could do that in America?
Brother, you ain't gonna have no house when you come back.
Yeah, be living in it.
You have squatters talking about this thing.
You have squatters.
They be done raid your house and emptied it by the time you got back, right? Mm-hmm. But just imagine our people being able to trust one another to be able to do this, right?
Exactly.
He said, take heed to yourself that you forsake not the Levite as long as you live upon the earth. We always got to be considerate of the Levite. Do we do that now?
Brother, we
You don't know
ain't
what
considering
Levites
nobody.
are.
We don't even know who the Levites are.
Levites are. Exactly.
When Yahweh
Right.
Elohim shall enlarge your border, as he has promised you, and you shall say, I will eat flesh because my soul longeth to eat flesh. You want them barbecue beef ribs that may eat flesh whatsoever your soul lust after. Because that's all it is, a lust. You ain't really got to have meat. And if the place which Yahweh Elohim had chosen to put his name there to be too far for you, then you shall kill of your herd of the flock which Yah has given you, as I have commanded you, and you shall eat it in the gates wherever your soul lust after, even as the roebuck and the hart eat. So you shall eat them. The unclean and the clean shall eat. The unclean and the clean shall eat of them alike. Only be sure that you eat not the blood, for the blood is the life, and you may not eat the life with the flesh. You shall not eat it. You shall pour it out upon the earth as water. You shall not eat it, that it may go well with you and with your children after you, when you shall do that which is right in the sight of Yah. Because we just read in Psalms 119, letter Sadiq, that Yah's righteousness is good for us, right? Only your holy things which you have and your vows you shall take and go to the place which Yah shall choose. So people are talking about they don't want to make vows to Yah. No, it's a dedication, devotion. Yah wants you to make vows to him. It's like a love relationship. And you shall offer thy burnt offerings and the flesh of the blood upon the altar of Yah your Elohim, and the blood of your sacrifice shall be poured out upon the altar of Yah your Elohim, and you shall eat the flesh. Observe and hear all these words which I command you. How many of the words?
Oh,
All these words.
And it may go well with you. If you're not hearing all of them, it may not go well with you, right?
Exactly.
And with your children after you. Who has to hear all these words?
children after
Your
generations.
children. They need to know what Yah is talking about in the earth, his creation, not what mankind says. Because they're confused what mankind says, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
Mankind teaching them Big Bang and evolution, and you could choose your sex at 5 years old.
Okay. How's
Yah
that
says,
working out for?
Yah says, when we do that which is good and right in the sight of Yah, and we got to know what that is, right?
You got to study what is right.
Yes. And when Yah Elohim shall cut off the nations from before you, which you go to possess them, and you succeed them and dwell in their land, take heed to yourself that you be not snared by following them. Who we following?
Learn alone to get along.
Who we following?
The in crowd.
Well, who our nation following today?
You already know, brother.
It says, after that, they be destroyed from before you. Don't pick up their habits, their customs, their traditions, their religions, and that you inquire not after their deities, their gods, saying, how did these nations serve their gods? We're always inquiring. You know what they say about curiosity, right?
Kills the cat.
Curiosity kill the cat. Even so, will I do likewise. Because once you start trying to find out how they did it, then you're going to try to copy and see how it works, right?
How they did it, you want to get with it.
You should not do unto Yah your Elohim, for every abomination to Yah, which he hates, have they done unto their gods. Do they still do the same thing today?
Yep.
That's why Donald Trump is in big trouble today. Their ceremonies, their secret cults, their secret orders, secret societies, they practice these things.
Mm-hmm.
The Greek fraternities and sororities, they pledge allegiance to these Greek gods. And they have to perform physical acts that show that they are down, that they are dedicated to these Greek gods. For even their sons and their daughters have they burnt in the fire to their deities, to their gods. And they're still doing that today. Same gods they was
To some
worshiping at
extent.
the time. No, to a
To
great
some
extent.
extent.
No, to a
Yeah.
great extent. No. All the way, Ak. All the way.
But not in the physical sense, but in the metaphoric, and which produced the physical sense by sacrificing them to their gods,
See?
educationally,
See?
and so on and so forth.
I told you. I went to Mexico, bro.
Yeah,
And I saw a documentary on witchcraft in America.
right.
And all those missing children on those milk crates that have never been found,
Right.
they sacrifice. And they're still sacrificing children as we speak. It ain't just child sex trafficking rings. They are worshiping Lucifer. And they do blood sacrifice literally to this day. That might be shocking to you. But I'm trying to tell you, it still goes on.
I won't doubt you, brother.
No, I wouldn't say anything like that if I didn't know.
And it is quite shocking, brother.
Yes, sir.
But I wouldn't doubt you.
Are they looking for the missing children in America, or they just keep on talking about missing children?
Yeah, whatever.
Missing children every day.
Are they doing anything about it?
No.
What's happening to them then? Where they going? They just disappearing off the planet with no trace? They're still sacrificing children. Take my word.
Well, you know what? This Epstein case is a prime example of these rich and powerful people. Now, Epstein was doing it for a sexual perversion. But there's other doing it, I imagine, I suspect, for a different reason.
Power. They serving the powers we don't see. Spiritual powers.
I wouldn't
on a negative
I wouldn't
side.
doubt it, my brother.
Oh yeah.
I wouldn't doubt it, contrary.
No question. To remind yourself, just read Isaiah 14. And you'll see who's ruling.
Did you hear, my brother?
You see
If you
who's
have
running.
questions about it, read Isaiah 14.
Yeah. You'll see who's running the planet right now. It ain't no human being. So I go back to verse 31. It says, "You shall not do so unto Yah your Elohim, for every abomination to Yah which he hates have they done unto their deities, their gods. But even their sons and their daughters have they burnt in the fire to their gods. What thing soever I commanded you, observe to do it. And you shall not add thereto or diminish from it." So I don't care what they telling y'all in church, that the law is no more and the Old Testament is old. We better pay attention to what the Most High is saying. Every single word. Praise Yah and bless his holy name.
Thank you, Brother Katja. Praise Yah.
Yeah.
Bless his holy name. Brother Katja, I have no further comments or commentaries, because I went right along with you, and I concur with you 120%. Lasagna, any comment or commentary?
No, none at all.
Thank you, Lasagna. Brother Katja, any additional comment or commentary?
No, sir.
Thank you, Brother Katja. That ends the study of the Most High Truth and Testimonies. Let us delve into the formation of so-called Christianity in the East. In the 10th century onward, tensions between the Western and the Eastern realms of the former Roman Empire escalated, driven by theological disputes and attempts by the dominions to extend their spheres of influence by way of this religion that produced the European or Latin church, the Byzantine, Greek, or Eastern Orthodox church, each of which sought to create converts During the period,
That's the rule.
religious and political power was still closely entwined. Henceforth, the adoption of either the Latin, Roman, or Greek rites by people of the East also implied a de facto political alliance. It was political control, but either Rome or Constantinople. I hate this guy. The Danube kingdoms, a typical example of the Christianization of Eastern Europe, is Moravia, today located in Chaz Republic. Two brothers, Byzantine clerics, Cyril, CE 827 through 869, and Methodius, like the Methodists, CA 815 through 885, were dispatched to try to bring the region under the sway of Byzantine for political reasons. Both spoke Slavic fluently, were working on a Slavic translation of the so-called Bible. And the Byzantine liturgy, known as a Missal. In doing so, they created a Cyrillic alphabet in which the same way Euphilus had developed a Gothic script. Soon a vulnerable Slavic church began to emerge, which attracted worshippers from neighboring territories such as Bohemia. But in the early 11th century, Moravia and Bohemia were combined into one polity by King Vitellius, 1035 through 1055, who adopted the Latin Roman rites for his territory. In the region, only Serbia remained a predominantly Eastern Orthodox nation. Russia, the land of Rus, had not been impervious to early Christianity. According to one legend, the so-called Apostle Paul visited the Black Sea shores in the first century and erected a cross, an idol, on a spot that would later become the city of Kiev. Various other Byzantine missionaries had made their way into Russia over the years, though with limited success. Only when the Syria Methodist translation of the so-called Bible into the Old Slavic began to circulate among the nobility, particularly in the south of Russia, did Christianity began to make significant headway. In 950 CA, Queen Olga, ruler of Kiev, allowed herself to be baptized by German missionaries. But proselyting efforts were limited. Well, their grandson, Vladimir, CA 956 to 1015, long a committed pagan who in 987 decided that Russia should embrace monotheism as well. First, Metropolitan, the equivalent of a bishop in the West or a patriarch in the East, was established in Kiev under the auspices of the Byzantine, the Roman, patriarchal. Vladimir then steadily expanded his territory, bringing the Eastern Rite with him, until his borders pushed against the realm of Boleslav or Poland. And Stephen I of Hungary, Poland was firmly unified as a nation by Polish Duke Miskolc, 930 through 992. who established the past dynasty in 966. Ashishkoff agreed to be baptized, opting for the Latin, the Roman liturgy. It's all about politics, people. Christianity, and the churches, establishment of it, about political control, mind control. But if you question it, the evidence speaks for itself. By way of universal white race supremacy, the evidence speaks for itself. In that regard, I will speak of the crusades that affected the land, our land. And for what reasons? But tomorrow. Nasanya, any comments on the commentaries?
No, not at all.
Thank you, Nasanya. Brother Cartier, any comments on the commentaries?
No, sir.
Thank you, Brother Cartier. Fellow students, Nasanya, as a daughter of Zia, has done her due diligence, moral obligation as such, by way of administering this show and lending her voice into the ethos, as all our daughters of Zion should be doing to some extent, in some shape, form, and a fashion. Brother Cottrell and I, as elders of the nation, we've done our due diligence and moral obligation as such, by way of bringing to you the Most High Word, His testimonies. We've done exactly that. But it's simply not incumbent upon the Sonia, Brother Cottrell and I. It's incumbent upon all our daughters of Zion to do their due diligence, moral obligation also, along with the elders of the nation, to do their due diligence and moral obligation also. It's every daughter, every brother, every elder to work in the best interest of the nation, to hold the Most High testimonies, the Most High testimonies which are everlasting up before our people, and to other nations also, strangers who are inclined to seek the truth. Be that as it may, in this regard, Lasagna, Brother Cottrell, and I could do no more. It's incumbent upon each of you to do something for yourselves, which is study the Most High Word, meditate on the Most High Word, investigate the Most High Word, be overwhelmed with zeal for the Most High Word. Let the Most High Word be your footsteps in your pathway by virtue of said word, that everlasting word, which ain't going nowhere. Simply said, nation, strangers, the Most High Word will work in spite of what they told you, what conspiracy they have shown. The Most High Word has always worked because the universe is still in play by virtue of the Most High Word, not no Big Bang theory. The Most High Word works for you if you utilize it. You put it to the test. It's just that simple. Praise Yah and bless His holy name. So without further ado, I will ask my lovely Isha, Lasanya, to make our shalom's good night, closing remarks, and our comments. Lasanya, may the Most High bless you. You have the mic.
Thank you. Shalom and good night, fam.
Thank you, Lasanya. Now I will ask our dear friend, Lasanya and I, dear friend, Brother Cottrell, our brother, your brother, fellow elder, Brother Cottrell, to make his shalom's good nights, comments, and commentaries, and close it out for the night.
With the way
Praise Yah.
I'm playing.
Brother Cottrell, you have the mic.
Thank you, Brother Yam Safari. May the words of our mouth Meditations for our heart be acceptable for our Creator, our Father, our King. We love you, family. Shalom and good night.
Oh, oh. Somebody calling my name. I went down to see. Heard a little small voice calling down at me. How you know my name? Why you calling me? I don't know what to say. You said this was meant to be. Wasn't calling out my name, calling me today. How can I break it down? I didn't know what to say. Wasn't calling out my name, calling near and far. Tell me what you want. You said let me in your heart, let me in your heart. Let wisdom in your heart. Let me in your heart. Let wisdom in your heart. Let me in your heart. Let wisdom in your heart. Let me in your heart. Let wisdom in your heart. Somebody calling my name. I went down to see. Heard a little small voice calling down at me. How you know my name? How you know my name? Why you calling me? I don't know what to say. You said this was meant to be. This was meant to be. Calling my name, calling me today. How can I break it down? I didn't know what to say. You calling out my name, calling near and far. Tell me in your heart. You said let me in your heart. Let me in your heart. Let wisdom in your heart. Let me in your heart. Let wisdom in your heart. Let me in your heart. Let wisdom in your heart. Let me in your heart. Let wisdom in your heart. Let wisdom in your heart. Let me in your heart. Let wisdom in your heart. Let me in your heart. Let wisdom in your heart. Let me in your heart. Let wisdom in your heart. Let me in your heart. Let wisdom in your heart. Let me in your heart. Let wisdom in your heart. Call your name.
Does not wisdom call and understanding put forth her voice? In the top of high places by the way, where the paths met, she stands. Beside the gates at the entry of the city, at the coming in at the doors, she cries aloud, unto you, O men, I call, and my voice is to the sons of men. O ye thoughtless, understand prudence, and ye fools, be ye of an understanding heart. Hear, for I will speak excellent things, and the opening of my lips shall be right things. What could I do? Wisdom calling me over here, over there. Seems like everywhere.
Let me in your heart.
In the night,
Wisdom in your heart. Ooh, yeah.
in the night, I just can't do without it. Yeah, it's all been on my mind. Can't do without it. I just can't do Yah made me as the beginning of his ways, the first of his works of old. I was set up from everlasting from the beginning, or ever the earth was. The fear of Yah is the beginning of wisdom, and the knowledge of the All-Holy is understanding. But by me thy days shall be multiplied, and the years of thy life shall be increased. That's all, that's all, that's all. I just can't do without it. No, no, no. Can't do without it, can't do without it, can't do without it.
Oh yeah. Said I want you,
Now therefore,
I need you.
ye children, hearken unto me.
Stay with me.
For happy are they that keep my ways. Hear instruction and be wise, and refuse it
Yeah, I
not.
want you.
Happy is the man that hearkeneth to me.
Oh,
Watching daily at my gates,
let me
waiting at the posts of my doors. For whoso findeth me findeth life, and obtaineth favor of Yah. But he that misseth me wrongeth his own soul. All they that hate me love death. Love death.